Our lore drop is here. Yes, Devsis has finally revealed the lore of the fallen heroes. Well, some of it at least. In fact, we even got it in a cool cinematic animation, and you probably already saw it as well. So, without further ado, let's analyze it together, shall we?
In the distant past, when the chaos of iron and flame still reigned,
there's one thing I realized immediately, because while the witches are usually depicted as evil beings, there's a detail in the dialogue that made me raise my eyebrow. Can you spot the difference?
In the distant past, when the chaos of iron and flame still reigned.
Surprisingly enough, the one with the good witch is when the war was still ongoing, and it was when the fallen heroes were still active. And the clip with the evil witch was when the war was over, and when the current ancients took over the soul gems.
5 cookies were baked by the witches. Radiant beings graced with wisdom and power unparalleled. The 5 were destined to reshape the tempestuous.
So an interesting thing about the fallen heroes is that they were made specifically to be the holders of the old soul gems. If I remember correctly, it's unlike our current ancient cookies, because they actually had to earn those soul gems through their passion.
And usher in a new era of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment for all. Alas, great power always begets corruption. One by one, their will crumbled under the weight of their own strength. Once promised saviors, the 5 became twisted apostles of evil and brought forth darkness and devastation.
I guess this is why they had to earn their soul gems now, because the former holders became so corrupt from the power.
The witches could not bear to watch the calamity that had befallen.
It's actually pretty surreal to see the witch depicted as a good person. It's been about 3 years since the game released, and only until now have they been depicted as good.
The precious land of their creation. They punished the 5 by sealing them away in the remote continent of Beast Yeast.
Now that this was shown, I think that the secret silver that the witches ordered to be sealed up in the tree and to be guarded by the Fairy King cookie are the fallen heroes.
Vestiges of their power, yet untouched by shadow.
You know, the ironic thing is about their corruption is that while the witches intervened with the fallen heroes, the witches also became the sole reason as to why White Lily got corrupted. So they really just made another mess after cleaning it up?